Hey guys, welcome back to the Chatty Ree Show. So, I'm super excited tonight because we're back for season 5 of the Have and the Have Nots. I've been waiting for this night for what feels like forever. And I know y'all have too, to all the Haves and the Have Not fans. So tonight is season 5, episode 1, Afraid of Flame. So I'm just going to get straight into this review. So the episode started off, basically we get, what's the dude name? I'm messing up already. Justin, the cop. He riding past after he basically rammed Veronica and Melissa in the car. After Melissa helped make the car flip over, we get a clip of him riding off. Then it immediately jumps to Jeffrey in jail. And then you see Justin back at the jail, like screaming like, Harrington, Harrington. Where's Harrington? So Jeffrey's standing up like, it's me. I'm here. I'm here. So basically Justin's like pretending like he don't know who he is. And Jeffrey looking like, what the fuck? Like, it's me. So he's like, step out of the cell. Put your hands behind your back. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. So basically he takes Jeffrey to this private room, to one of the interrogation rooms. Basically, he shuts off the cameras and they're basically in this private room. He basically calling Jeffrey there to have a fuck session so they can have sex. But Jeffrey not with it. Jeffrey's like, wait, it's cameras. Like, we're in here. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, I had him cut off. So Jeffrey's like, well, go home to your wife. Justin's basically telling him, like, I haven't been home. I'm not worried about that. I already know what's going to be waiting for me when I get there. So I might as well enjoy this, have fun with you, do what we do. And Jeffrey's like, what? Nigga, I'm not with that. I'm not trying to, like, get involved with you like that. Like, we already caused enough madness. Go ahead. So Justin basically dropping hints like, yo, I took care of that bitch, your mom. I took care of it. So he's like, are you saying you murdered my mom? And he's like, Jeffrey, don't worry about it. I took care of it. Like, don't worry about it. I took care of it. So he basically told Jeffrey, like, I'm about to take you back to the cell. He goes to lock Jeffrey up, but then he basically forces himself on Jeffrey. And in a nutshell, they had sex. You didn't see them having sex, but he started kissing them and groping them. And you know, basically it led to sex. Then we jump to the scene. Katherine, Benny, and Hannah, they're coming home from the funeral home. They're basically, you know, rubbing Hannah's back, telling her that they're sorry for her loss and just talking to her, trying to keep her upbeat and keep that God-fearing woman in her that we know her to be from all the other seasons and episodes. But Hannah's spirit in this episode is basically broken. Her grandchild was killed and she's just broken and she's just not with it. Katherine asks Hannah, come back to work. And Hannah's like, no. She's basically like still holding on to this strong, independent woman, don't want nobody help. I'm not coming back to work type ordeal. So Hannah's basically, Katherine's basically like, look, I'm not going to stop asking you. I'm going to keep asking you until you come back to work. So then Mitch shows up, pays his condolences to Benny and to Hannah, and he basically goes off into the kitchen with Benny. Katherine and Hannah sitting there talking. Katherine gets a phone call from the hotel that she's part ownership in. Her credit card, Jim's credit card declines, so she's gloating about it. Brederick is one of the managers of the hotel, and you can tell Katherine has like this little crush on him or whatever because she's all giddy while she's talking on the phone to him, and it's just real like sensual. And Hannah sitting over there looking like, who the fuck she talking to? Got her all giddy like a little schoolgirl on the phone or whatever. So basically he's like, look, your husband card declined. What do you want us to do? She said, I'll be right down there to take care of it. Don't get him no room. I'll be down there. So after that, Katherine takes off. The next you get Benny and Mitch in the kitchen. In a nutshell, the conversation between them two is Benny's desperate at this point to make money. He doesn't trust the criers. Basically, no. I'm moving too fast, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, he doesn't trust the criers. He doesn't want them helping them. He's like, they tried to cover up them hitting me, and I just want to make money for my family and be gone. So he wants Mitch. He basically talked Mitch into letting him borrow the money from his family. And Mitch allowed Benny to sucker him in to turn into his family to borrow that money. After he specifically told him, if we borrow this money from my family, nothing good is going to come out of this. But hey, he told him, like, look, do you mind them cutting your body up, chopping you up, burying you 10 feet under, putting your mom through that agony? And Benny seems to think that he's going to make the money back. Just do it. So he said, okay, I got your back. If that's what you want to do, we boys, we going to do it. But basically, nigga, I feel sorry for you and what you're about to endure for embarking on this journey. You get Candace at the hotel. She got one of her Johns. Basically, Candace is no longer sleeping with dudes for money. She getting them to their hotel rooms. She's getting rich men, wealthy men to the hotel rooms. And she's robbing them. She's getting them there, more blackmail, like, give me what you got in your wallet. And you just better hope I don't expose you, because I know you're not willing to lose everything you have over a whore. So the dude basically was going back and forth with her, calling her all kinds of bitches and hoes, and telling her, like, oh, bitch, I'm going to see you again, because she took his $1,800 but didn't have sex with him. So he leaves the hotel. Benny comes in, basically snapping about her still basically having sex for money, different guys running in and out. They're going back and forth about baby Quincy dying and Candace stopping the life that she lived and coming home and making amends with the mom. And Candace like, I'll never forgive her. That bitch had my son killed. She basically is just angry at the world because her son was killed in her mother's care. And Candace, this is even more salt to add the wound because she already didn't care for her mom. So now that her son was killed in her mom's care, even though the bullet was meant for her, it's just giving her more reason to attack her mom. So, after that, Candace kicks Benny out the hotel. We jump to the scene at the hotel. Brederick came out from the back because, what's his name? Jim was like, get your manager. Do you know who I am? My family is part owner of this hotel and my credit card is not working and you try it again. Blase, blase, blah. Brederick came out and I was like, damn, he fine. Tyler Perry, I don't know who is a part of his casting team, but they know how to pick some fine men for these shows that they do. But anyway, I digress. So basically, he's snapping, and Katherine walks up like, actually, I'm the owner of this hotel, and no, you're not getting a room. So they share some insults. They're throwing daggers back and forth at each other. And Jim's basically saying, like, you're about to tick me off and I'm about to turn on you. Basically in so many words, like, get me a room here, cut my credit cards back on, or you're going to unleash war on your ass that you're not even ready for. And Katherine's like, nigga, I'm not phased. Like, do whatever you got to do. We can get this shit popping, basically. Like, do what you gotta do. You're not getting a room on me. Only way I give you a room is if you tell me where my son's at. He knows where what's his name, Wyatt is at, but won't tell Katherine. So she's like, look, why don't you just take $250,000 and leave this divorce and let's get a divorce, sign the papers. Jim's like, $250,000 is not enough to make me go away. And they just share more insults, and then basically that's that. You get to a scene where Oscar, he's sitting there watching Quita, and Quita's basically using one of the credit cards she stole from Wyatt, if I'm not mistaken, because you see her at an ATM machine, and next thing you know, the cops run up on her and lock her up. And it was just a quick scene with Oscar and that whole Oscar Quita thing. So I'm hoping, like, you know, not I'm hoping, I know it's going to happen, but we'll get more in depth with that as the season go on. We get back to Wyatt house. Wyatt triggered. If you remember last season, while they were walking, Wyatt bumped into the pastor who used to molest him, and it triggered him, and he wanted to go home immediately. So she takes him home, wants to know, like, why, what's wrong with you? Like, was that a trigger? Tell me what happened. What happened? So he basically tells his story about him being molested by the priest when he was younger, and he told him to stop, but he kept going. And he's crying, then she start crying, and he's like, you're a counselor, you're not supposed to be crying. And she's like, I'm sorry, it's just that I can identify with you on this because I was touched, but mine was by a family member. It was my aunt. So they're both crying, and them both crying turns into Wyatt trying to kiss her, and she's like, no, you can't kiss me. Like, this is not right. I'm like basically your counselor. I'm not here for this. And he like, let's just do it. And they basically fuck in a nutshell. And I was just like, this is not going to be good. Finally, we get to see David. Didn't get to see him the whole episode. He's with Erica. He bought this big ass house and basically told Erica, like, look, I want you to move in with me. Let's be together. Let's do this. We got this. Erica's playing, oh, no. I don't think we should move. We're moving too fast. Blase, blase, blah. And he basically forced her, gave her the credit card. She bought to buy a whole new wardrobe and all this other shit. Then you get Jim showing up, basically housing David, talking about I need you to give me a credit card, and I need you to call and get me a room in your name. And I'm like, well, hold the fuck up, nigga. How can you just be bossing him around like that? And David is just obliging. So then Jim realized David got a lady over there, and he's taunting him about it, like, let me meet her. David's like, no, not right now. In due time, I'll let you meet her, but right now it's not good. And so basically, he was like, okay, whatever. You're sprung. I could tell she's a hot piece of ass because you gave her your credit card, and that's why you can't give me the credit card. And then Jim leaves. Last but not least, you finally get Veronica and Melissa. They're both still alive. Melissa made it out the car safe. We don't know if she's still pregnant yet, but Veronica's stuck in the car and she's screaming and the car is on fire burning. And Melissa said, bitch, I'm going to sit here and watch you fucking die. I'm sick of your shit. You're done. I'm going to sit here and watch you burn, you stupid bitch. She said, yeah, keep calling my name. Veronica's like, help me, please, Melissa. And she's like, bitch, I am not helping you for what you did to me. You get ready to burn. So that was how it went off. And we got a little teaser of what's to come this season. All in all, this first episode was kind of slow. I was expecting a bigger banger, but it was still quite entertaining. I'm excited for the season. I'm a big have and a have-nots junkie, and I can't wait. So, put it down in the comments. If I missed anything, you guys let me know what I missed. Follow me on Instagram at Chatty Reese. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Chatty Reese, and follow me on Twitter and Facebook at The Chatty Reese Show. And yes, let's talk about it. The haves and the have-nots. We're back. Peace.